Oh boy. So, buddy, yeah, I'm alright. Just had to go over and help my grandma out with uh with something at her house. So I'm it's been a long day, but that's all right. We'll make it a nice, short, tight stream here tonight. I'm maybe I can just turn off this hidden. I was watching Worlds last night. Um, it was insane, by the way. Which I don't know if you ever watch Pro or not, but holy cow, it is so dope. Also, this is what I was actually looking for, dude. These are insane. If you've never seen one before, the Worlds like cinematics that they do for the teams, dude, it is so dope. It's always cool watching pro gamers. I've seen all the World's anime music. Okay, yeah, dude, they're just crazy. This was the one from yesterday. I don't know if they're like always the same or not. I don't know. I assume that they have a different one every year, but I've never been early to a world stream, so yesterday was the first time I get to see it. But typically I watch worlds afterwards, like on YouTube. But yesterday I just happened different, the same. Okay, that makes sense. So it's just like the different players, I assume, but with a similar cinematic. Yeah, it was super cool though. And last night I just happened to see that they were about to start the worlds between two of the like coolest teams to watch, and it just happened to be like during my lunch break that it started. So I watched the whole thing last night, and dude, it was a crazy series. It was a wild one. I think I can watch this because it's a YouTube video, right? Like it doesn't matter that it's a music video, but because it's a YouTube video, I'm allowed to watch this, right? I don't remember how that works. Videos on Twitch and the Trees Doctrine, which allows for use of copyright material without permission if it is for purposes such as commentary, criticism, or parody. This means you should provide additional value such as reactions or commentary while streaming the video. Who gets to decide? Well, first of all, I mean, I don't know. This says that I can. Oh, you can't see because my face cam. But this says that I can. It's just explaining like what I have to do as the content creator to consider it to be fair use policy. But who decides if me watching it is reaction or not? But I know that Riot will for sure copyright you. Really? That's bizarre. I watched the entire Worlds last night on a person's stream, not Riot's official stream. But I don't know. Also, I already have to chill out with the music and stuff. That's why there's no stream music right now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Saturday there also wasn't stream music. And that would be because I got a copyright warning because one of the playlists that I was listening to for the background of my stream, which I've used literally since I started streaming, it's literally a playlist called copyright free Twitch lo-fi, and one of the songs in it got hit for copyright, and now a couple of my VODs got muted, and it's. I was like, all right, well, guess we cannot trust playlists that literally say copyright free, but that's all right. You guys can listen to the sound of my beautiful voice instead. That is unfortunate though, because I was going to watch this on stream. very, very cool. But anyhow, we've only got about an hour anyway, so we'll go ahead and just hop into some games. I want to focus on putting a little bit more today. I actually did throw this. I'm pretty sure I did this off stream. I'm so excited for tomorrow. For One Piece? Why is that? But I don't remember if I threw this together. I think I did this off stream, but I actually did throw together a Thriller Bark package Perona list. I'm not sure. Been itching to play. Hell yeah, me too. Hey, yeah, would you bring your pudding list up tomorrow, please? Because I would like to try it out in person to see if it feels, the same. I'm sure it mostly does, but you know what I mean. Sometimes decks don't feel quite as good if you're watching or if you're playing them in person versus on the sim. But anyhow, I threw together a Piranha list that's like Thriller Bark package related, just to test. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll probably test it on Friday. But I don't know. It's interesting. I kind of enjoyed it, but it's definitely not. It's still not there. I don't know. I think Perona is just like in a really weird spot right now, to be honest. But I don't know. It's neat. There's a neat amount of combo-y potential with this. It feels more consistent in person than on the sim, or maybe I'm somehow cheating. Okay, well, good news. That's excellent. Well, anyhow, yeah, that is what I was testing last, so I think that was off stream. But yeah, back to the pudding though. I definitely want to get some testing in on pudding in person, and then I'm gonna start grinding it quite a bit on the sim because I was kind of lost track of time, but it's actually only 2 weeks until my regionals, so I need to start getting my shit together and testing decks again and figuring out exactly what I want to do. I'm really, really leaning towards what up, Top Hat. I'm really, really leaning towards playing pudding, honestly, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I want to play pudding for regionals, but I also feel like I will regret that, and I don't know. The biggest thing I'm concerned about is I know the majority of the meta right now is single color decks, and so if I have to play against 5 life leaders for every single game, I just know that's going to be like rough, But I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little worried about the 5 color matchups, especially because I know at least 2 of them are going to be kind of rough. Also, we just saw some pretty huge shakeups to the meta list for the last couple of regionals this weekend. Tell me your choices, and I'll give you your answer. Have faith in my choices. See, here's the issue: is it's not that I don't trust your choices. It's that that's an interesting life file. It's not that I don't trust your choices. It's that I might not have told you this, but I can see the future. That's true. Katakuri player. Most of the problem lies in the fact that I have too many choices, and no matter what I pick or what I play, I'm gonna be like disappointed with my decision. Oh God, where are the Tin Moms? This is rough. He has actual observation hotkey. If you didn't know, get a load of this guy, Aaron. He's a doubter. I know you've only called every manga pulled at the shop so far. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's true. You did tell me that the Bonnie manga was the one I was going to pull, which is crazy. I don't know. I'm not like a doubter. It's more like I know that no matter what deck I start practicing for regionals, I'm gonna be disappointed in my decision. Okay, so we'll let me pull up a notepad here. Make sure I don't have a YouTube script up on it. I do not. So here. You guys can see the notepad. Okay. You'll always be disappointed because there's not a 100% guaranteed win deck. LOL. No. Best player in the world lose because he gets a bad mulligan. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I don't mean I'm worried I'm going to pick the wrong deck and it's going to lose me games. What I'm saying is I worry. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to hit here just in case that off the draw I draw into a 2 category. And I'm about to heal anyway, so I don't really care. I don't think. Oh, there's my observation hockey right there, pal. Wait, he doesn't have enough. Oh, he doesn't have enough Dawn, so my prediction is irrelevant, unfortunately. But that's all right. Let's heal. And then lame. That's all right. We'll just. I'm gonna see if he'll give me the blocker. If he gives me the blocker, I'm gonna Zeus that. Yeah, the best player in the world could lose. But Dawn, yeah. When you might not feel comfortable with in a series of matchups, maybe, and saying you'll predominantly run into 5 life as wild since the 3 life is still top and all over the place. I know that obviously blue purple Luffy is still incredible, and obviously he's still topping. I'm saying we've got Rayleigh, Zoro, Bonnie, Blackbeard. Those are the four out of the 5 top decks, essentially, are 5 life leaders. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pitch one of the Kumas. I don't think I'm gonna need them both. I don't think this game is going very well for me. I don't know. I really need to find a 10 mom to start running this ass down. But no, what I'm saying is I'll have remorse over my decision. Rayleigh is trash. I've never lost Austin. He's the red guy. Yeah, I'm honestly not super scared of that deck either. He's gonna freaking broke me. Oh no, he's gonna get them both. Nice. That's pretty sick. You can't be mad about that. It only costs his entire hand. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hey! As I was saying, does he want to give me another card? Oh, he does want to give me another card. Hell yeah. Spectacular. How do you get rid of the 10 cost? Out of curiosity here, pal. But, I think that deck is highly overrated. Yeah, I kind of do too, to be honest, but, what in the world? What's he got in hand? I don't think I care about this. Yeah, I'll take it, that's fine. I'm gonna cheat in 2 bodies into play next turn. Oh, my goodness. I'm dying. Is he a 10 yet? Yeah, he's a 10. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just take this. I guess I'm taking my last life. I'm gonna heal next turn and wipe this board, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think, but... This is crazy. Enjoy playing. That's kind of good. Yeah, that's fair. For sure. That's definitely reasonable. He's got a Kuzan on top. I'm not scared of that at all. I think I just win next turn, like no matter what. I think it's guaranteed odds. But anyway, sorry. I think you should take a deck that you enjoy playing that is kind of good. Yeah, the likely suspect to run into GP Luffy, Blue Purple Luffy, some diehard Lucci player, Kuzan, Nami, diehard Enel player. Flavor of red could be Whitebeard, Rayleigh, whatever, and a shit ton of Zoro and Bonnie. Yeah. Oh man. See. Okay, so let me finish this game real quick, and then we'll go over like what I'm worried about. I assume he's gonna draw his Kuzan, or draw a card with his Kuzan. Is that his plan here? Vegapunk. That is a hot take. You're correct. Okay, so maybe this isn't guaranteed quite yet, actually. So we'll just we'll swing hard as shit, and then we'll just baby into another Katakuri blocker, and then I'm not worried about anything. Or I could heal here and really just not be worried about anything. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna play carefully here. I just don't want to take a risk on it. I'm gonna eat a card from his hand, or he's gonna take a life here. Because if he doesn't give me a card here, oh, he's fully bricked. Oh, okay, the game is over. Brick. Maybe he draws in this encounter. Brick. 2K. Yeah, he was dead. Okay, so let's go back to the notepad here. So that's too big. All right. Golly. I cannot quit sneezing. Sorry, guys. I think you just Kuma and get another blocker. Yeah, that's fair. Allergies hitting hard. I don't know what's going on. I don't really have any allergies, like seasonal allergies or anything. Putting in Cat irrelevant for the next, 2 weeks. After that, it's just Emu, Ace, Roger, Zoro. That's true. That is true. It's such a bummer, dude. I'm so, like, I hate to, like, be a downer and be like talking about how that I'm not excited for the fall, like next format, but I'm just not. I'm just not excited about the next format at all. Because that, man, it's just such a bummer to me. Because for me, the only deck out of that looks like competitively interesting is Red Green Luffy, and it's terrible. Like Yellow Bonnie is really cool, but I'm not interested in playing her like super competitively because I just don't think she has that even in her. I don't know. I'm like kind of bummed for 13 to be honest. I know you're super excited about it, and that's reasonable because obviously you want to play Roger. It's not like our shop isn't going to have loads of different decks to play anyways. No, I know, but well, yeah, of course. Our local shop, yes, we will always have a variety of off-meta decks that we can play against, which will be cool. You know, I'm not worried about like having to scrap all the cards I own or anything like that. I'm just saying like on a super competitive level, like on like the regional level, next month, I think I am like completely putting One Piece on the back burner for like really competitive play. Like I think when 13 drops, I build Red Green Luffy, Yellow Bonnie, and I probably sit on One Piece as like casual Wednesday nights and like playing on the sim on stream for, content. But I don't think there's going to be any drive for me to want to play One Piece like super competitively in the 13 format, because I don't know. The 4 decks right there: Emu, Ace, Roger, and Zoro. I kind of enjoy Zoro, but I don't like the kind of community look he has. And Ace, I really liked the look of a lot, and I actually still might consider trying to play Ace. It's just I know he's going to be super overplayed, and I don't like to build a deck if I know it's going to be like the best, or like know it's going to be like the top deck, or whatever. Like Bonnie is like my one exception where Bonnie, I'm never gonna forget or feel bad about playing Bonnie, because I just think Bonnie is cool. That's like, if I could craft a leader card, I think it would be Bonnie. So I don't feel bad about playing Bonnie, whether she's good or not. But as far as the others, like all of 13 will be overplayed because of the power creep. You'll just have to live with it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 13 does just change the game fundamentally. The thing is that it changes everything about the game. It's like a sizable difference between 13 and prior hard to ignore. Yeah, oh, for sure. No, the power creep is enormous. We're making a power leap, if anything. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm a little disappointed in the direction that they went with 13, because it's like, it's just such a jump uphill. Whereas everything else, it's like, all the power creep we've had since I started playing the game, at least, has been like subtle enough that even if the deck that comes out, like green purple Luffy when it first dropped, blue purple Luffy when it first dropped, Rayleigh and Zoro when they first dropped, all of those were best deck in formats. That's power creep, but they weren't unbeatable by older decks. Like the decks that exist in the game could still play the game like competitively. All the decks that have been good throughout this whole time I started playing can compete. They may not win. They may not win like a sizable portion of their matchups, but they can compete with the best deck in format for every set that's come out. 13 does not feel like that. I really, really feel like Ace and I'm sorry, I was looking for a specific message. Yeah, any deck can still beat any deck. Yeah, for sure. But like for 13, I really don't feel like that. I mean, we'll have to see. Maybe it won't feel so bad once we're experiencing it, but from everything I've seen in like Japan, 13 just does not look fun to me. You can still clap Emu's ass with OP2 Sanji if you're froggy enough. For sure. I mean, there's always going to be like outlier stuff for sure. Like that Sanji you're talking about, that's the aggro one, right? I've seen that's been getting a comeback. I feel like Emu's the main power creep. Feels like the meta had to wrap around her. I don't think Emu's the only problem. I really think, and I know you love the character, and I know you love the deck, and you're excited about it, and I'm not like trying to like guilt you in any way. I really, really think 13 Ace is just as outrageous as Emu is, and I really think Roger is close. Here's the thing. Roger in our current meta, if you dropped Roger into OP 12, Roger's the king of the format, in my opinion. It says something about the format and how crazy the rest of the decks are when Roger isn't the number one deck in his own set. If you dropped him in right now, I think Roger is best deck in format. But he is having a hard time with Ace and Emu. So it's like Emu keeps all the trash decks away. Ace is the skill ceiling. Roger is damn near unbeatable with the perfect ramp curve. Yeah, exactly. Ace is a problem, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, and Zoro still keeps other decks down. Yes, that's another fundamental issue we have right now going into 13 is Zoro is already kind of causing this problem in the current meta, but it's not as bad as Emu will be. But Zoro and Emu, essentially, those are just gatekeeper decks that essentially just say, your fringe deck probably can't play the game. And then those fringe decks that might be able to play into like blue-red Ace and purple-red Roger, those decks don't get to see play because Emu and Zoro exist. But then Ace and Roger on a perfect curve, Ace with a skilled pilot, can keep up with and beat Zoro and Emu. So it's like, I don't know. I really think next set is an actually unironic 5-deck or less format, and you cannot play anything outside of those 5 decks. So it's like Zoro, Ace, Emu, Roger, and Blue Purple Luffy. So you take the most broken leader card from last set, the most broken leader from the set before that, and then the only other decks that can exist are from this set. That's what I was getting at with Emu. She keeps all old control decks down. Oh, for sure. Emu murdered control. Control is a thing of the past as far as 13 is concerned. But I don't think any of those decks are unbeatable by a lot. Like, I've done plenty of testing with BP and beat all the format anyways. I think that's a pilot issue. BP isn't, you're talking about Peanut Butter Luffy? Or are you talking about Blue Purple Luffy? I assume you're talking about Peanut Butter Luffy. Yeah, Emu kills old control. Yeah, that might be why I have such a negative opinion on the whole spectrum, because I like control decks. I want to play control decks. And obviously we haven't had a good control deck printed in a while, so the only control decks I have to choose from are old control decks. It's like, you play Magic, you know which I'm talking about. When have you seen me touch Blue Purple? Oh, well, I figured you were talking about. I figured you were talking about Peanut Butter, but hey, I will say I have Peanut Butter together on my fucking desk right now. Or actually, it might be in my backpack, but regardless, I have Peanut Butter Luffy together. That is the only Luffy deck I will consistently keep around. I love that deck. Bonnie's still going to be a good deck. We'll see, I guess. I don't think Bonnie's going to exist next format, to be honest. Need that Nami still? Nami. Oh, yeah, that Nami. Oh, shit. You know what? I should dig that out while you say that so that I don't forget. God, I have so much stuff on my PRBO2 box. Got all my Blackbeard shit on it. My alt 9 drop and alt 3 drop Zoro came in. Nice. That's dope. That is dope. Let me clear off all the shit on top of my desk. I've got a bunch of Gundam stuff and Magic stuff all strung out all over the place. I've got my Gundam Wing deck. Speaking of which, the shop is going to be getting in some starter decks very soon, and you guys should really consider picking them up. For those of you guys that don't already have yours, you guys should consider picking them up, because you are not going to be able to find them much cheaper. He's going to sell them essentially at his cost on them. I need somewhere for this, but for now it's just going to have to go down here. Gundam. Most Control has been on the way out for 3 sets now. Yeah, dude, it's a bummer. Don't tell me what to do. Well, I wasn't talking to you anyways. You have your decks, but I was talking to the guys that are our locals that don't have a deck yet. What is this pile of cards? Oh, it's just a pile of staple stuff from PRBO2. I must have left out for some reason. Oh, man. So many cool cards I don't get to play. Bummer. There's that. Honestly, maybe there's a world where I just stop bitching about it and build Emu, can't beat him, join him type shit or something. I don't know. I would probably enjoy. I'd probably enjoy it. Do what?
I don't know if that world exists. You stop bitching?
Oh no, I'll never stop bitching. That's what I do. I bitch and moan. But here you are, pal. Pulled out and ready. Anyways, so let's see. Let me catch up on the chapters here. The most control. Yeah, Gundam. Don't tell me what to do. You talking about new starter or what? Yeah, starter decks. Okay, maybe if you do bring a deck, I can try it tomorrow. But I don't like what I saw. That's fair. Yeah, we'll let you play one of ours. I'll bring in my stuff, and I'm sure he's gonna have his stuff with him anyways. So we'll let you run through a couple of games. It's a lot of fun, honestly. Next up, though, obviously tier 2 rogue deck. Okay, so let's see here. What does Pudding do in 13? It's not. I assume it's not getting any new cards in 13. I don't remember seeing anything for it in 13. I guess we could look here. Purple, yellow. Yeah, nothing new. I figured. Come on, please. There we go. Oh, homie sport. More homies. Yeah. Oh well, we could. No, that doesn't work in there. Nope. Yeah, no, we got nothing. So okay, let me think about the matchups. Blue red ace. Hard for us to hit, but we're just gonna eat his limited life pool alive. I agree. Burning life is strong regardless of the set. Yeah, that's true. For sure. That's definitely true. Golly, this is being slow today. You know what? Shits and giggles. Let's toss a game into East. Why not? Our deck's not changing anyways. He'll also draw when you burn him. Ooh, that is true. Ugh. So he's gonna have so many cards in hand. But anyways, regardless, I feel like burning ace might work. He draws anyways. Yeah, exactly. So he's just getting one less card, I guess, because we're burning a life rather than hitting him. Well, here's Sabo. Sabo is 5 life. Why is Sabo 5 life? I know that like that's not like new information, but like holy cow, does that feel like a crazy decision on their part? This is more important, I think. Just to get me up to 10. It feels crazy not searching for that, but whatever. And of course punished. That's about right. Anyways, Sabo is Blocker City along with Emu. Yeah, for sure. God, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sabo is going to be a great matchup for us, to be honest, but I could be wrong. He didn't hit me. Inconvenient. Ooh, boy. What even do I do here? And ramp anyways. I guess that's true. I don't even have a Big Mom in hand anyways, so it's not like it really matters. Can't even pop this turn because it's a freaking 8 cost right now. That's so annoying. That way, if you're putting, you're still at 9 on the following turn. Yeah, that's fair. I see what you're saying. I can ramp again right here. Let's see here. Might as well ramp again, in my opinion. Really? That's an interesting concept because even if I use this, I go down to 8, and then we just go back up to 10 next turn, no matter what, right? Is that crazy? I mean, I'm purple, so ramp every chance you get. Interesting. Yeah, but you get a body and an extra Dawn for swinging. That's true. That is true. You know what? That's relevant. He's at 6, so I can't do that. What just happened? Alright, anyways. He wants to waste his turn on event, yeah. He doesn't play removal outside of hack and the event though, so you can establish a little draw. Yeah, that's fair. Never mind. Yeah, no joke. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. Alright, hello Bonnie. I'm sure this will be enjoyable. Chose to go first. Alright, interesting. Okay. You had too much going on too fast. You think so? Hey, you can skip at any point in the match. You don't feel it. Don't need to play out if you can't see the lines. That's fair. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable to me. There's no way to get two good swings. How the match is going? Oh, they're fine. He's just gonna block here, I assume, but oh well. Not blocking, interesting. Alright, fair enough. Salo scooped a second ago. Yeah, the matches are fine. We haven't played a lot of games. We've actually been just talking a lot more than anything. We've been talking about regionals, talking about what's coming up in OP13, talking about just it's been a lot more talking than gameplay, to be honest. So we're just kind of hanging out. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to swing your blocker at that searcher for some reason, by all means, go. And I want to take this anyways, so sure. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, screw it. I don't have anything for the Held Dawn anyways. I don't need to do this, but I guess I could. No, because he's going to rest this anyways, so no reason to reveal my life. Oh, he didn't rest it. Interesting. Well, shoot. Wait, he had an Open Dawn, right? Oh, he rested the Katakuri. Oh, interesting. You say, you sound like a Minecraft villager. That's funny. That's funny, honestly. Setting. What is he doing on 7 mana that he wanted to tap my Katakuri unless he's about to throw some serious swing into it? No? Alright. I'm confused. Officially confused. Okay, the Hody. I'm just gonna 2k out. But alright. What is happening right now? Am I crazy or was that wild to watch? Hodying is crazy? That's my thought. Like, what are we doing here, pal? Okay, we're going back to the West servers, not because OP13 is too difficult, but because the players don't seem to play the game. He's birth up guarantee. Yep, birth up. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, that's what was happening there. But it's just, why would he Hody there? Those are not real players. I'm convinced. Oh, what do you mean, buggy? My boy, he's here to betray me. Look at him here, just standing there menacingly. Here he is, the clown, to ruin my day. Clowning around. Where's my 6-drop Katakuri? Never mind, found him. God, I hope he swings next turn. If he starves here this next turn, I'm in a way worse spot. Probably all he realistically could do this hand, or his hand, was garbage, and he gambled on you also being bricked up since Pudding doesn't run a lot of bricks canonically. That's fair. It's crazy. It's a crazy gamble to make right there. Did Buggy get... Oh wait, never mind. I'm stupid. I forgot we switched back over to West. I was like, why is somebody playing Buggy in fucking OP13? God, I almost countered out of that because I'm an idiot. I was like, maybe we don't want to take damage. No, we super do. 10 cards in hand. He's got to pitch some, but still. Yeah. Oh man, this is a... If he puddings me here, I will cry. Real tears. I'm gonna be honest, because we are really kind of hitting hard right now. I really love the curve in this deck of just going 5-7 burn a life. That's a crazy decision to swing that. I have never swung an Alvida with it being my only character in my life. That is an insane decision, to be honest. And now maybe he won't pudding me, because I went down to 5. That was kind of my goal here. I'm just shocked that he swung this, to be honest. Alright, here comes the Mihawk blocker. There he is. Fun deck, but a garbage deck in my opinion. Alright, whoa. Relax, pal. We don't call Buggy garbage around here. Around these parts. That's an insane thing to... Dude, if that's accurate, that's insane. Not playing Pudding in Buggy is crazy to me. I damn near went to a 3 of Pudding in my Buggy list. Is accurate. That's why it's wild. Yeah, that is crazy. I really think, man, God, it's so sad Buggy's not playable right now. You know what? I'm taking Buggy to regionals. I don't play Pudding in mine. That's crazy. Pudding is the most broken card. Second most broken card. Second most broken card in all of blue is Pudding, in my opinion. Everybody wants like 10 cards in hand right now. Why would you not just want to be able to go, bing bong, your hand's gone. I'm gonna keep countering because I want my life to stay high. Can't counter that. Can counter that though. I can't believe he didn't swing into my body here. I'm so confused by everything this Buggy player is doing, to be honest. Standing Dawn? Homie's got events to play? Hello. Okay. 5 on 5. What do you got? Slave Arrow, maybe? Ooh, could be Slave Arrow. That would be interesting, honestly. Now the Slave Arrow is actually interesting here. I'm just gonna keep eating his hand alive, because if he wants to give me his hand while I'm also eating his life, more power to him, pal. And now he's gonna give me this blocker. Yeah, give me your blocker. Nom 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 nom. Eat that life. Weird. It's a weird game. I feel like this guy's playing Buggy wrong, but I don't know. Could just be me. Show me the 10 drop. Here comes 10 drop. Yep, there goes my untapped one, I assume. Yep, there he goes. Very impressive. I don't have a 2K here. I actually might have to let that go. That sucks. That is kind of a bummer, but whatever, it's fine. Give me your last card in hand. Bottom life? Not what I wanted it to be, but that's alright. Give me that last card in hand. Yeah, but he pitched a 10 buggy! Oh, this guy's a psychopath. Alright, so now I know the problem. We're playing against an actually deranged human being. What the hell? That was weird. 6 and 5. Give me a blocker. I guess it doesn't matter. Everything he does, he's just gonna block. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's see what's on top there, pal. Oh, this guy's so unbelievably cooked. Yeah. Restand here. Gain Arrested Dawn, and we're good. He has no cards, like, of course, he's gonna pitch it to try to save his board. Brother, he pitched it to save a 4-cost blocker. I'm not pitching a 10. When my opponent has a 12k body on field, I am not pitching. I might be dead? That's crazy, brother. There's no world where I'm dead. Surely. I say that. Maybe I am. No, 2k, 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 1k, 1k. No, shot. I do think I have to counter out of this one, though. Yeah, I have a blocker still, too. I mean, if he mats right, he won. That's crazy. There's no way. I have 2 live. Ooh, you know what? You might be right. If he does the math right, he might win here. He's got 4 more attacks, and I've got to stop. Okay, that was not the right way to do that. I'm almost positive. Now I'm good. He's gonna drop the ball though, see? Yeah, for sure. I'm almost tempted to just block here because he doesn't play any. Yeah, I'm just gonna block. I don't want to take a chance on him having. Because if this is a 10 drop buggy, he spins 5 here, bounces my blocker, and then kills me for sure. If I let that one go, he bounces my blocker. If this is a 10 cost buggy, I lose the game. What do you mean he can't? It doesn't stick the field, but he... No, it does stick the field. Oh, because he can't trash a card. No, you're right. It's a croc. Oh, that's right. 7 cost croc. My bad. Also, he couldn't have anyways. He doesn't have another card to pitch. I was overthinking this situation. Yeah, I saw the croc. Alright, fair enough. Alright, now let me not completely cook this and we're good. We just go 10, 10, 12. I forgot we saw the croc. I was overthinking that whole situation. Shocker. But oh man. Oh man. Just got a message from Bandai. Hell's that about? Oh, Gundam's coming out. Set 2 of Gundam comes out. I forgot about that. I don't remember if that's... Let me see here. GBO2 release dates. That's not what I just typed in. October 24th, 10 days. 10 days from now. What is happening here? Is my game bugged out? Okay, there we go. Zoro. The day after Plants vs. Zombies comes out. Hell yeah, priorities though. I gotta spend my money on that. Mulligan. That hand does not look any better. Tragic. What in the world is this hand? Of course, against the Zoro, I'm gonna see a terrible hand here. Nah, 3 big in life trust. Yeah, you're right. There's always Beges in life, baby. Always Beges in life. This deck only works because you're guaranteed to have Beges in life. Never mind, we're cooked. We're so unbelievably cooked. We're alive! Wait, no, that's bad. That's terrible. Next turn, if he just stacks and swings for 9, I'm in a bad spot. I'm countering here so that I can keep that Bege in life. I don't care if it was wrong. Oh, man. Good plan. Great plan. I agree. I agree. Questionable, but whatever. Interesting. Not attaching John to your leader was genius, turns out. Yeah. Oh, man. Interesting. Does Zoro even have triggers? Yeah. They play Electric Luna as a 2-of, or they're supposed to. Most of them do. Which taps down an attacking creature, or it taps down a character on trigger. But, you know, no worries. So you just gonna swing 8 because that's the easiest save of my life. Oh, there it is. Yep, we're making super extra sure. Plus 1k. Yeah, that's right. Plus 1k, but that doesn't really matter so much, but oh, he's not attacking how I thought he would. Okay. Sure. We'll take that. That was an interesting choice. I'm just gonna block, and then if he wants to swing 8 here, then I'll have an easier block. No? Okay. Oh boy. That's pretty hot. What does this say? Can't be KO'd and that'll by slash. Okay, so we can go 8 into 6. I hope to God he protects us. Alright, so I just have now finally, in all the games I've played of this deck so far, I finally have convinced myself this is worth keeping. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, indeed. It's pretty hot. Bing bong. Concede, question mark? Are we gonna see a concede? 8, I can go down to 7 and we're still fine, so I can see his last card still too. That's pretty hot. Let's go 7, 7, 7. 7. Show me an event. 7. Show me an event. 7. Show me an event. No, that's okay. I don't need to do that. Or that works. I'd rather have 2 cards out of your hand anyways. Select one on. He's got this coming, which does nothing to me, actually. Alright, that ought to do. So we'll go restand himself, restand you, gain arrested. Alright, cool. He needs to make something pretty crazy happen here, I would say, or else he's going to die on his turn. Because this is Green Zoro, so we gotta assume that half his hand is bricks. Surely half his hand. So he's got 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna guess 3 are bricks. 3 restand events? Yeah, probably. And we know he has an event because he left him Dawn standing last turn. So if he leaves one standing, maybe he's going to try and still make a comeback here, but I think he's still just guaranteed math dead. In fact, yeah, he's mathematically dead next turn. He's going to try and remove the 5 cost. That's fine. Okay, so he's going to go all in here. Wait, this makes no sense. This makes 0 sense. What are we doing here, buddy? Restand event. Shocker. Now he's going to swing at a character. No, he's... Okay, this is his first time ever playing the deck, I'm pretty sure, but... Okay. That was very odd, but... so we go... He has nothing standing, so we go... Give me 2 cards or die, or lose your life. Give me 2 cards. Give me 2 cards. Six cards in hand. Give me 2 cards. Hello, sir. Please give me 2 cards out of your hand. Ah, thank you. Or 3 cards. That's much better. Okay, give me 2 more. 3 bricks. God. 3 bricks. Alright. Is that Katakuri? We should play the Katakuri just for the lore. Just for Katakuri. 820? Oh shit. Okay, so stream is supposed to end in 4 minutes. That was a bad. Thank you very much. Good call on that. Okay. Yeah, that was an excellent save there, my friend. It is 8:20. I unfortunately do have to wrap things up here. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out. If you have not already, make sure you drop a follow. We've got links to our socials on our page, so you can drop a follow here, turn on your notifications. We're live every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. We typically do One Piece. We do a little bit of survival game stuff, some variety stuff. We talk about a lot of Gundam, Riftbound, a little bit of Magic even, but mostly One Piece card game stuff. But it's all card game stuff, survival games. We're going to start doing horror games once a month. Estes, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, brother. Estes, thank you so much. So we're going to start doing a horror game once a month by kind of request. We've got a whole pile of horror games that were sorted out by some of my buddies, so I'm going to start sifting through those once a month. So yeah, go ahead and check out the YouTube channel. It's linked on the Twitch page. There's a YouTube channel there. It's got all of our VODs on it. It's got some pack openings. It's got some box openings, illustration box openings. It's got the VOD of our case opening from 2 weekends ago, last week, something like that. So yeah, go ahead and check everything out on there. I've got my Twitter linked on there if you guys want to check that out. I post when I'm going live on my Twitter, even though I have a schedule, but we still post on there whenever we're going live pretty much every single time. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out. This was a nice short one. We're just a hair over an hour, but unfortunately I had some stuff IRL I had to take care of today. So I still appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting, watching the games, like always. For those of you guys that are my locals, I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for One Piece night at our LGS. And I will see you guys on Friday, if not before. Have a good night.
Good to raid. I hear you.